That that doesn't make any sense. You can, we're looking for a league of extraordinary gentlemen, and if you can't have that, you make a league of your own. There's no crying in baseball. So there's no crying in baseball. Interesting. Interesting. Does anybody find that 6 foot diamond yet? Where did you hide yours? That's generally the question. Because you got to keep in mind, I mean, mirror karma, that's a two-way street. It's a two-way mirror. It's got somebody on the other side observing. Simple enough, and it's a nifty effect. Said that's why you have that energy of the cards. Is people have no idea what they're seeing on YouTube because that's not what they get. They get themselves in public. Fucking thank Mystique from X-Men. That's what we're going for anyway. The Angels gave us Superman today. I was kind of hip to that. With free electricity, the home of free electricity. And then you've got them talking about absorbing or siphoning energy off the golden child. What the fuck is wrong with these people? And it's a woman, so that's kind of creepy. Teaching people how to cross our boundaries in our sleep. Interesting. It's going to be neat to see that shit come crumbling down. It's just what it is. Why don't they suck the juice off of an elephant? I think they'd get further in life. Ask Lord Ganesh if you cross the boundaries. Anyway, I'm really not concerned with any of that. I'm just really not concerned. I'm actually kind of bored with it, to be honest. It's just so fucking boring. Are y'all not tired of reading that energy? It's just what it is. I mean, if they've come up against something unstoppable, it's kind of like a fucking brick wall just sitting there, right? And now we've gotten to the point of there's no crying in baseball. That's what it is. Define ugly crying. That's what it is. I sit here and stare off, and you got to keep in mind, I'm not your average student. Certainly not your average teacher. When you hear a teacher talking about scrying, and they say, if you see an entity in your scry mirror, don't touch the mirror. I try to grab the fucking thing. I'm not that smart. And that's what it is. You got to think. I don't trigger demons just in your dimension. I'm karma across all timelines, spaces, and dimensions. Huge difference between karma and karmic. That's what it is. One gives, one receives. Simple enough. It's always better to give than to receive. It's always better to give than to receive. Simple enough. Let's talk about this destiny swapping bullshit. That's what it is. I mean, come on. We're all adults here. Let's cut to the fucking chase. Number one, you have to have a destiny for them to try to swap with. And the fact that, I mean, if you're talking about someone they expected to never wake up, and then they wake up to what's going on, cool, then you're going to talk about entire timelines crumbling. And I would generally say it's the timelines of those who shall not be named because they don't give a shit who they hurt. That's Voldemort and his fucking evil band of merry Death Eaters. You gotta remember, an INFJ wrote your entire Harry Potter series. So that's what it is. And, I mean, we can go for Dumbledore. I prefer Yoda, but, Master Yoda and Dumbledore, two completely different galaxies far, far away. It's just what it is. And, you can be a little bit of both. There's your Scientology. I could be Dumbledore with a little Master Yoda inside of me, and I kind of use a technique like that, so, you really can't count them out. But they're more of a cult following, and I guess I prefer to be followed by cults. What the fuck is wrong with that, huh? Simple enough. Anyway. Oh, I guess you guys want a reading? You want a reading? Okay. I guess we can do that. Simple enough. Simple enough. Do. And yes, I would absolutely say expect the unexpected because I'm purposely trying to do shit that you've never seen before. So that's what it is, trying to explain it. If you're trying to explain something you've never seen before, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm known for trip smithing people's brains out, and we're doing it sober at this point. So get excited. God got us all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. I hear that shit's getting hairy, isn't it? That's what it is. And you got to think, you know, you really can't. People don't want to be held accountable, but if we're doing things that have never been seen before, it's kind of difficult to hold them accountable except for anything but the old shit, the old tricks that you can't teach. You know, I've always heard nobody, no crime. And I don't, does that really does that really compute in something like this? It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Thank you, Spirit. And yes, I mean that energy is it's absolute confirmation. It's absolutely nuts across Tarot land. And when I see a comment in the comments that says, I love it when a tarot reader talks about this crap. Well, it's just what it is. If they were talking about crap, it would resonate with you. That's pretty much a piece of shit comment to leave for. Simple enough. Right? People are doing amazing things that you're not. And then you want to leave a comment. I love it when they talk about this crazy crap. Well, yeah, but you're a basic fucking human, so it's always going to sound like crazy crap to a basic fucking human. It's simple enough. And that's not to say you can't do amazing things too. You're just not. She's not talking about you. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Leave the rest for the people doing amazing shit. That's what it is. You won't be going forward. That's the thing. And it's going to cause jealousy and envy and all that shit. I don't care. I want to be jealous and envious of someone too. Simple enough. You've got too much of that shining bright like a star energy. Okay, great. Where are those star seeds? Because if they've been harvesting off of you, chances are we're going to put an end to that shit, don't you think? You want to end up looking like Britney Spears? Oh, God, what's going on with Britney? Well, you take all of the fucking light out of a child, the next thing you end up with is a dark entity. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody said, what in the world is going on with Britney? I thought, that's called noodle grooving. And I'm very, very well aware of how those entities take over people after a while. That's why they're consumed. They're eat up. That's what they're eat up by. That's what, I mean, you cannot convince me if I know for a fact that the soul holds information that you're consciously unaware of from past lives, and you've got people that are drawn to the alchemy or the clandestine aspect of substance use, seeing shadows in people with witches summoning jinn. We know that the jinn are created from a smokeless flame of fire. Cool, keep doing fucking candle magic at the end of your glass wee-wee. Simple enough. And then you're seeing shadow. Imagine that shit. Imagine that. Right? There's got to be some correlation in there somewhere. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. If you've got people unconsciously summoning that shit, what do you think someone who can consciously do it does? Simple enough. Right? And you got to think, everyone has beliefs because of experiences, unbelievable experiences that they were stuck in. That's what it is. I mean, I have been in some experiences where the witnesses I can't believe anything they said. I didn't see that shit. Kind of situations that end, this motherfucker's not real. Making crazy blondes on a plane, and we weren't even on a plane. We'd been on a plane before. Yeah, be a lot of illumination coming out. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. You got to think, when I hear a reader say that, Pisces, They think you're an interdimensional time traveler. I love it when the tarot readers say this crazy crap. Well, basic fucking human, QHHT is time travel. You're doing past life regression. You're going back in time. Has Dolores Cannon took people into the future? Absolutely. Is it dangerous? Certainly is. Did they allow her to do it so she would continue on her path? Sure did. She wrote a book called 5 Lives Remembered. It's in the book. Go feed your head. Go read. 117 cases. You have a problem with me as a QHHT practitioner? Because the minute you can't believe something where you're at, cool, go disprove that shit in 116 other countries. Expand your fucking consciousness. Get outside of your realm of reality, your limited view of the world. That's what it is. I mean, the minute you know a human is accepted into 117 different countries, you're not going to believe a fucking thing one country says about that person. There's 116 others that love her. She's making money there. That's what it is. You can say anything you want to about Dolores Cannon. She's in 116 countries that you're not right now from the grave. Think about that. Are you in 117 countries right now from the grave? No. Simple enough. Simple enough. You don't create something like that. People try to silence it unless there's some truth to it. You don't have people do, and I mean, Dolores Cannon has the catch on it perfectly. If the mind is powerful enough to make you sick, it's powerful enough for you to heal. Those with powerful minds heal. Those with weak minds fucking stay sick. They choose the limited beliefs that they have. Thank you, Spirit. Dr. Joe Dispenza can tell you that. Becoming supernatural. That's what it is. My outlook on a lot of this is a little bit different, right? If you've got little Bobby with childhood cancer, oh God, my kid's bald, da 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 da, and you've got Joe Dispenza with retreats where people are being cured from stage 4 cancer, and then getting up and telling their story and creating the 100th monkey effect, just like the study I teach with Reiki. So I know exactly what's creating those types of results for those people becoming supernatural, right? And you've got half-wit mom and half-wit dad with bald-headed Bobby. Oh God, how do I save my son? Fucking, have you read the book, Becoming Supernatural? Have you taught the child how to do any of Joe Dispenza's techniques? Right? Then at that point, that mom and that dad are two halves of a whole idiot responsible for bald-headed Bobby. Did you try it? No. Then how the fuck do you know if you could be happy from the results? Simple enough. Simple enough. Do you go into that shit with expectation? No. If it's in your karma contract, there's no way out of it. Your soul came to learn that lesson this incarnation. But if you've got outside influence, pollutants, like people putting shit in your food, taking substances that you're not supposed to, that's what it is. That's what I mean. When you hear these tarot readers talking about they tried to poison the Earth Angel, they didn't try. Bitch, I drank that shit on purpose. Now what? I didn't get the result I wanted either. I wanted a chick going, oh my God, what the fuck is going on right now? That's what I was going for. I didn't get that result. I got a tummy ache. Now what? I love it when this tarot reader says that crap. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Spirit. Let's keep that shit in mind. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Firm believer. I've tested it. Thank you, Spirit. Do I have to heal all the time? Well, yeah. Simple enough. Simple. You win some, you lose some. It's okay. I don't believe anything those fucking women said. Their stories were absolutely nuts. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough, isn't it? Well, I have absolutely no problem believing anything paranormal you come to me with. I didn't see what those girls were talking about. They're still alive. I know that. So me too. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. So keep that in mind when you're listening to tarot, hearing about all those crazy things that I'm looking for that individual that has the receipts. Thank you, Spirit. I'm looking for the individual that has those individuals on his credit cards. It's simple enough. They can't believe the Earth Angel's still alive. I made it a point to put them there. Thank you, Spirit. Think about that. Simple enough. It didn't work for me. It's not going to work for them. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. Right? And you can't call me crazy because of the witnesses. They're the ones with the crazy story, not me. You tell me what happened. How's that sound? You tell me what happened. Right? Doesn't matter what they say. Ain't nobody going to believe them. Me? That's what it is. I didn't see it, but fucking chances are, yeah, I'm right there with you. But that was some crazy shit. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Think about that. Right? When you've got these readers talking about they poisoned the Earth Angel, I'm telling you, I was there. Simple enough. With a tarot reader telling me they were about to do it. It's not going to have any effect on you. Guess what, tarot reader? You were right. It fucking certainly has an effect on them, though, doesn't it? Cards in the upright. Yeah, cool. Did you see the sleight of hand? Did you see my whoop-de-doo? Rewind it if you missed it. I'm getting better at fucking fooling you. Illumination. Bringing that shit into focus, are we? Okay, congratulations. 1700. So, I mean, you got to think this is where they run into the block. Because these people have told those stories to other people. And nobody's going to believe them. And I'm telling you, I didn't see it. I'm not going to tell you I don't believe them, but I certainly didn't see it. What did I see? Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Congratulations. I don't mind that reaction out of people. I kind of look for it every once in a while. Used to. I don't care. That's what it is. What are the intentions, the impure aspects towards that lone wolf energy? What did they intend to do? They're trying to take out a wolf. Are you serious? Not a wolf in sheep's clothing. No. They're actually trying to get rid of the majestic being. Congratulations. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. I don't care. I don't care. What are they going to do? Tell the truth? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's why we're opening up a new door. We're going through this shit. That's what it is. I can't tell you I can tell you what the tarot readers are saying, and I can tell you what the witnesses saw. I didn't see that shit. Simple enough. And everybody's obviously still talking about it. Shit's in the cards. Stillness. Look at that. Congratulations. That's what I'm looking for. Where are these earth angels that have had to heal from all these things? Simple enough. I want to hear your story. Most people don't fucking care. I want to hear all about it. How can I put you? I need to put your head instead of making a Forest of the Impaled, Chick-fil-A girl, the old Vlad the Impaler. Instead of doing that, I want to put your head up on the pedestal. Tell us your story. Simple enough. If you don't have a story, you don't have a fucking head on the pedestal. Simple enough. What do we need? I'm having so much fun with this. That's the thing. You're talking about. She made a statement earlier about. And granted, yes, you've got some very, very negative forces on this planet, right? I'm trying to expand out on both sides. The more negative I get, the more positive I can be. The more positive I get, the more negative I can be. Where does the balance come into that with tempers? Your 5-star reviews. If these ladies are right, that these individuals are abusing their abilities, and I'm ending up with them. Think about that. Keep your crooked thumbs off my 5-star reviews and don't abuse your abilities. Simple enough. It's not that hard. Not that hard. You know, she just got through saying it, and I've been saying that shit for a month. A reader who does not know who I am, right? Talking to thousands of viewers, talking about a mighty shield of light. You're glowing like a star. People keep sending energy, and you're seeing chaotic shit all around you because the energy they keep projecting is bouncing off of you. She just said that. Great. Now, how many videos ago? Let me know. Let me know. Just guess. We want your educated guesses, right? If you have heard me say that shit bounces right off of me. That energy's got to go somewhere. I've said it over and over again. Right? Let me know how many times do you assume that I have said that. Just let me know in the comments. Simple enough. If you don't know, say, I don't know. I remember you saying it, but I don't know, because we want to clarify that the energy a reader who has no idea who I am is talking about that shit, and I am concerned about the people around me. I've been videotaping car wrecks, all kinds of shit. My neighbor's house caught on fire, all kinds of shit. That's all that shit that they're talking about is on this fucking channel. What did she just say? They're trying to siphon your energy, but you're heavily protected. They keep projecting negative energy, and it bounces off on you. If you're seeing dogs freaking out, if you're seeing people having accidents and shit around you, okay, great. Who's projecting that energy that's putting other people at risk? Fucking simple question. If it's bad, I just gave the example. If the cop goes to the shooting range and he puts the target out there, pulls his pew pew out, fires something negative, flying like a speeding bullet, hits the target and bounces off and hits him, who's he going to blame? Fucking good, right? It's a catch-22 if I ever saw one. He got a 22. She just said it. She does not know who I am. I have the screenshot of her reading. I've already said it on this channel. I have documented the evidence of what she is talking about. Sooner or later, someone's going to fucking wake up to that fact. Glad it's here. My Pleiadian Master's Light Merkaba, is that what she's talking about? I put that in the last video, time-stamped it, before I listened to her. She's talking about the same shit I did today, have talked about previously, and have evidence to support it. And she's in another country with no idea who I am. She's picking up the energy. She's an energy reader. I'm watching her. She's picking up the energy of who's watching her. Okay, great. Where are those other shielded masters? Where are the others who have ascended? That's what it is. You guys are in danger. No one gave a shit. I do. I want to come find you. Simple enough. You got demons around you? Fuck, I'll chase them right off. What do we need to remember? Yeah, new beginnings. Look at that. It's not hard to have a new beginning when everybody is stuck in a karmic loop of conspiracy to unalive energy workers. God's chosen, the anointed ones, people who've come into a union with the divine light through energetic practices of a sacred nature. It's a sacred energy. We've tapped into spirit. We've taken classes to do these things. It's the thing, they're going to run into difficulty with me. Oh, he's crazy. Why do they make fucking classes for me to develop my crazy? I paid for the fucking class to develop my crazy. What is your excuse, unaware and stupid? With a fucking degree in life where you stopped learning, stopped evolving, or you're just 100% the opposition and the enemy? Know what's going on, but too emotionally fucking weak to support the truth? What do we need to remember? The Unicorn Gateway. That's what it is. Speaking of half-wit dupters that can't understand the words coming out of your mouth, right? You've got an individual wanting to medicate you, wanting to talk to you, and you're not even in the right fucking place. He can't understand the language of English to begin with. And you ask him, are you familiar with the MBTI, the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Indicator? Yeah, I've heard of it. Cool. Have you ever worked with an INFJ? No. Okay, great. Do you know what a fucking unicorn eats? No. Well, then how the fuck are you going to treat one? If you don't even know what they eat, how are you going to treat one? The INFJ is known as the unicorn. Oh, so now you think you're a unicorn? Well, yeah, they make fucking t-shirts on Google. Fucking half-wit, quack, fucking Dr. Hawk. Tuh, spit on New Mexico. Fucking you deserve a deluge. When God is washing you off the face of the fucking earth. And they're looking for someone to be mad at. That's what it is. They will never be able to live that down. Ever. Simple enough. Your see something, say something when it comes to they have a huge problem with human trafficking in New Mexico right now, do they not? Okay, great. So you say something to one of their dupers and they want to make it because they think you're fucking crazy. Okay, great. Well, I think Dr. Hawk Tuh is just like the Hawk Tuh girl. I think he's absolutely fucking crazy. And now those guys can dip their women and children in the New Mexico deluge before they sell them. Come fucking pre-wet for your elite's pleasure. The fuck? Simple enough. Simple enough. They're hating on your intuition because you don't have any. They don't like your abilities, but yet want to steal them. They can't stand the light of truth because it triggers their demons. Great. So that tells me anybody fucking in charge of anything, any level of fucking sworn to serve and fucking protect anything, anyone who has taken an oath to cure, heal, fucking any of that shit. That's right. If I trigger their demons, cool, then you got demons working in that fucking field. That field of expertise. You got demonic expertise that's triggered by our light. How are you going to argue with that? Are you triggered? Yeah, well, you got 50,000 fucking people talking about how our light triggers demons, majority rules in everything you fucking vote on, if it mattered. Oh, but our votes do matter. Shut the fuck up. You show me where. You show me where the fuck you voted for 4 years of ice cream and lessons on pronouns. Simple enough. Your entire fucking country. They're talking about binding spells, and you were 4 years of Biden. You were binded fucking in every which way, but That's what it is. The fucking laughing stock of the planet. I don't even want to get into politics. Why? For 4 years, who knew what the fuck was going on? Oh, well, they're all starting to do that if you haven't fucking noticed. So what do you think? They've been harvesting energy? Think about that. You got multiple intentions. What are they going to? Oh God! Now we have to call down. We have to call down judgment on those that are calling their energy back that we harvested. We've been harvesting that energy for so long. Now that we're caught, oh God, they're the bad person. Fuck out of here. There's no crying in baseball. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're basically what you're looking at is a bunch of fucking men getting schooled by girls with abilities. Yeah, I think that shit's beautiful. There's nothing better than watching a bunch of intuitive women beat the shit out of people that thought they knew something. Simple enough. For entertainment purposes only, that makes it even better. That's what it is. And they wouldn't be fucking challenging you unless they were inferior. They wouldn't be trying to be more powerful than you unless they felt fucking inferior. They'd be working with you. They'd be growing together instead of a bunch of fucking weeds trying to be trees. Simple enough. Each one of you is here to do something that no one else can do. Everybody that is not pushing you to do what you came here to do is taking you off your path. If you're not on your path, you're on someone else's. If you're not doing exactly what you came here to do, you don't get to fucking skip a grade. Right? And now let's get to the fucking show. I'm not supporting fucking anyone that I've learned from. I'm supporting the ones I couldn't debunk. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They didn't know what's going on. That's what it is. We don't know how it works, but we're certainly viewing it work. We're not. Do you know how your cell phone works? Do you know how your TV works? Do you know how a fucking old rotary phone works? Do you know how a fucking light bulb works? Do you know anything about a light bulb? Past the light bulb you screw into the socket and the switch you flip on and off. Do you know anything about what happens between that switch and that light bulb? Think about that. And fucking you can't teach. I know all about turning on the light and I know all about turning the light on and off. They know it all. They know it all. They know everything about that shit. How do you do it? Oh, you fucking flip the switch. Yeah, I know, but how does it work? You flip the switch. On and off. Right? And then get mad at us when we're like, go away. Fucking, you're turning me on or turning me off. Go the fuck away. I was turned on with the possibility you knew how a fucking light worked, and turned off because you ain't got no clue. It's not so bad that you don't have a clue. It's you're trying to tell me you do. And they do that with everything. And then get mad at you when you point that out to them. They don't fucking, they just get mad. They don't want to know how that shit works. They just want to be mad about it. Oh shit, he got me again. Fucking cool. Get yourself a fucking, that's what it is. Does that any of that shit make sense? It's mind-boggling. That's the whole point about an INFJ that I fucking know for a fact. Most people can't see the forest for the trees. Every time an INFJ looks at a tree, they see the roots under it. They know that there is a root system under the ground as big as the fucking tree. They can't see the forest for the tree from top to bottom. The bottom of the tree is not where the ground stops. The bottom of the tree is the tip of the roots under the ground. That's the bottom of the tree. If you're looking at the whole fucking tree, the bottom of it. Simple enough. They see the tree, but they don't even consider the fact that if they can't see it, they don't believe it exists. It's just that simple. That simple. Think of it like that. Which is fine. Don't be trying to explain shit like that to people. They will fucking burn your brain up trying to fucking deal with them. That's why everyone is fucking frantic. Everyone is fucking, I don't know. Well, yeah, because you're dealing with people that fucking don't know that a whole tree has roots. A light? I go to the switch, I flip it on. Do you know how it works? No, but you know everything about it. Well, yeah. Okay, great. So you know the anatomy and none of the physiology. Think about that. And then they use that shit against you to bounce you got the fucking left wing and the right wing, and nobody knows that there's a fucking bird in the middle of it. You're all a part of the same fucking big bird, Sesame Street. At least in America, cool. Take Earth as a whole. That's what it is. Let me tell you why I started all of this shit. Why I changed up everything that I wanted to do because I thought it was more important, and still do. I've showed this over and over again. However, you had Mystic 9 talking about Anubis. Anubis.
Talking about Anubis last night. I can give you 100 fucking examples. Let's use cops and robbers. I am a cop this lifetime. Mere karma. I am a robber this lifetime. Mere karma. You will be fucking born into a family that makes you go to the police academy. You will be born in a family where you're raised by your fucking environment. Plain and simple. Take it to a broader level. I've had clients play this out in front of me. Multiple. I will get... I've never went to an intuitive healer before. I've never heard of Reiki before. I've never heard of past life regressions before, but I came across Dolores Cannon. I see you're the only person in the area. And I didn't want to upset Jesus. Okay, great. Which part of Jesus did you not want to upset? The Christ Heart Consciousness chakra? Your crown chakra activation? Your crown of thorns? Crown of thorns comes one of two ways. Great loss, tragedy. There are 12 steps to a spiritual awakening, you fucking addict drunk. You have to get to the bottom, hit rock bottom where you're on your heels, where you're laying on the ground, even with your heels that represent hell. And then you have to get up off your feet out of hell and ascend up to a spiritual awakening. Simple enough. Crown chakra activation. Earth Angel Halo activation, achieving higher consciousness. Simple enough. I don't want to upset Jesus. Cool. I'm working on opening up my heart space. Thank you for that question the other day. I'm working on opening up my heart. Okay, great. Take your Yoda, take your Master Yoda, and imagine them in the center of your head. Build an elevator for them. The Reiki office is very specific class. You're building an office so that you can go inside your head and do your work. It's the law of mentalism. Techniques, mental issues. With Jeffrey Allen's duality, spiritual calisthenics. Okay, great. I use a little person. He uses a ball of light. You do a 12D shield. They have you envision a 5-pointed star, the Star of David. Cool, I use a little person. A mini-me. I put him in an elevator. I have him dancing and shit so that I can hold the picture, the visualization of something dancing doing the inner work. Getting my throat chakra. She just said it. They tried to do throat chakra work. I think y'all probably heard it. If you go back a couple videos, my throat was out. She said, you shrugged it off? Yes, I keep grabbing the energy and throwing it away. See, the law of mentalism, you're controlling your energy. Simple enough. Energy is energy. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Breathe. Breathe, heathen, breathe. Look at that. You're getting connection to God already. The universal life force that binds everything together. Air to a human is like water to a fish. So, want to open up your heart space? Cool. Put your mini-me in your third eye. Stabilize it. Make him dance. Once you've got something dancing in your head in a visual picture, you're getting there. Yeah, let him dance down. Holding that vision. Watching that person fucking move. Watch him spin around. Do the Tasmanian devil. Who knows? Who cares? Use your imagination. There is no right or wrong way to do any of this. There's no right or wrong way to use your fucking imagination. Get in your throat. Breathe. Make it the person. Make your little mini-me. Make your Yoda. Make your little alien inside of you. Make him breathe into that chakra. Eric Pepin, Higher Balance Institute, takes 2 fingers, puts them on the chakra, 2 inches below the navel, the heart space, or the third eye. He breaks that. He calls it, you're knocking off 50 years of meditation trying to ascend up the chakra system or balance up your chakras by spending 10 minutes on 3 chakras. It's 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day meditation and you're done. Breathing prana, pranayama, chi, ki, kundalini. You're breathing in the prawn right into where you're directing that energy right to where 2 fingers are hitting that chakra. Right? Okay, great. I'm not going to sit there with 2 fingers. I use a little man. My 2 fingers touching that chakra is a little man inside. I use Jeffrey Allen's technique. Simple enough. That's what it is. His spiritual calisthenics, cool. I added that to breathing. I make my point of reference do the breathing for me. Try that one on for size. Think about that. They tell you to breathe into your chakras. Cool. I have an entity doing it for me that I created in my Reiki office. Simple enough. Modern Mystic's Guide to Meditation. Eric wrote that book. There's a whole chapter on building the kingdom within. You have a pain somewhere? Cool. Envision a bunch of little guys on horseback with syringes going down, knocking the pain out. Cool. That ties right in with Jeffrey Allen's technique. Ties right in with the ancient Reiki teachings. That's what it is. You build a Reiki office, you can do your work there. Simple enough. Do you leave your office and go to different parts of the body? Yes. If I can go to different parts of my body, I can go to different parts of yours. Cool. That's the Jose Silva mind control method. Projecting your consciousness into plants, animals, and metal. That's what it is. Fucking anything's dense, it doesn't matter. The shit is limited by your imagination. What's the problem? Practice. Nobody practices. Right? Fucking, you go to the gym and I'm there with you. You go to the gym and give up. You're not going to get the results you want. Brain is no different. It's a muscle. You have to work it. Study they did with a football team. Everybody likes football. How about them Cowboys? Every time somebody brings up football, I bring up this study. I want to hear about that shit. This is the only thing I care about football is this study. They took a team and broke them down into 3 control groups. One control group, nothing but mental exercises. Second control group, half mental, half physical exercises. Third control group, nothing but physical exercises. Put them on the field against each other. The mental group fucking destroyed everybody. The ones that were mental, they fucked it all up. And you wonder why they keep you dumb. And you wonder why I'm mean about it. If I know that they're keeping you dumb, I'm going to make you feel like it because emotion creates motion. Right? Oh, I'm not dumb. Thank God. We're looking for you. We're certainly looking for you. We are so glad that they, the enemy, didn't do to you what the fuck they did to everybody else. Simple enough. Nobody's going to tell you that shit. No, they're going to try to lure you in and feed you more shit to keep you dumber than you are. I watch them do it. No motivation in that. That's what it is. And there's always going to be a double-edged sword to that. Oh, he's so mean. Fucking, okay, cool. Those who don't fucking care, don't bother. Simple enough. Simple enough. Right? And at this point, they sacrifice the Earth Angel, so it doesn't make a fuck what I say anyway. They got to resurrect me before anything I say matters. I'm going to flip that shit around on them a million different ways. Simple enough. Right? But see, you can't fucking, because now look, I'll sit here and I'll say this, and then you watch how many fucking different, right? And they really don't even know the meat and potatoes because you would have to take the class to know any of that information. Simple enough. It's easier for them to fucking deny that it exists so that they don't feel dumb. It's easier for them to, oh, he's making shit up so that they don't have to admit that we used our abilities to fucking free ourselves from their bullshit, their darkness. That's what it is. That's what they're sitting back doing right now. Oh, because they don't want to get caught for their corruption, we don't know what we're talking about. Yet there's classes for everything that we're talking about. They have no fucking prior knowledge, no practice, no experience of any kind for paid classes that exist. And they're wanting to medicate you. Why? Because they feel inferior. Confirmation. Why? Because they're jealous. Why? Because generally you're human lie detector. That's me personally. I'm a human lie detector. I call them out on something and they abuse their power every time. Simple enough. You're always going to be crazy when they can't fucking figure out how you just tapped into their shit. I'm an energy reader. Go to Personality Hacker Podcast, and they will tell you the INFJ are notorious for scaring the fuck out of people. How many times have you seen somebody? I was just thinking about that. What, have you been reading my emails? As Antonio Dodge says, did you tap into my biocomputer? What, are you reading my emails? No, you're projecting the energy into the energy reader, just like every other tarot reader. What is the problem? They can't target and try to sacrifice you if I lure them in. Right? And if you got all that sacrifice the earth angel energy all over tarot land, cool. Until I find that earth angel, it's none of my business. I gotta focus on my own business, right? You guys are more than welcome to focus on my business too. What am I going to be doing? Looking for that fucking earth angel that they tried to sacrifice. That's how you know who the fuck to trust. And everybody else is getting karma. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. The whole don't start nothing, won't be nothing absolutely applies at this point. Confirmation. Namaste.